Mercury is going to enter Capricorn. And Mercury, when it enters Capricorn, this is one of those times. Mercury was one of the planets that was mentioned in the moon mansion that is prominently featured. And when it goes into Capricorn, every time a planet moves into another sign, it's a good day to journal. This will create a shift that you might notice, especially if you have planets early in the earth signs. A really good day to journal when any planet moves into a new sign. But this would be like an eloquent speaker. This would be good time to speak to those things where you want to change.
Yeah, Mercury in Capricorn, it's ruled by Saturn. So thinking might not be as quick in this sign, but it's more thinking about practical matters because it is an earth sign. It's cardinal, so it's good on initiating. But yeah, that Saturn there, it does tend to be slower, can be serious, depending, like it's going to have a sextile to its ruler, Saturn. So that will really good time for planning something serious, something that you want to last. Good time perhaps for, serious thinking in general, but particularly early on when it first moves in, because it's going to have that sextile, which is a helpful aspect to its ruler. It's not about cutting corners. It's not about bending the rules necessarily, which it might have been in Sagittarius, but it's a solid practical sign. It's more serious, which is a shame coming into December, but it's always around here. I suppose this is like the details. If you're having holiday celebrations, okay, how many people are coming? How much am I going to have to buy? What sort of food am I getting? This is where that practicality can really shine, even on a very daily basis sort of thing. It's getting your ducks in a row.
I was thinking the same thing. You're critical of surroundings. You're like, oh well, that isn't quite right, or you're wanting to fix things and make sure that things are the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah, it's not such a good aspect for, say, daydreaming and that, but it's kind of like, yep, well, we're working now. So
it's a day where the details will matter.
And it's going to be in there for, probably 3 weeks. Oh, well, actually, it's going to retrograde in this sign too. It's only going to get to 8 degrees before it retrogrades. So, and it is getting slower. When we looked at this, what was that, 3 days earlier at the full moon, it was moving at about 133% of its usual speed. It's down to 120% now, which, it's still going faster than usual, but it's slowing down and getting ready for that retrograde. So that, as well as being in a slower sign such as Capricorn, thinking's not going to be as quick, and it may take longer to plan things. Communications may be a little bit more structured and rigid, and same with learning. If you're trying to learn something at this time, flying by the seat of your pants probably isn't the way to go. You need to have a plan and a structure.